Welcome back to another episode of the Hoodie and the Headband podcast show. I'm your co-host with the most, Bryce B. Dub Warner.
Number goes to Tariq McDowell.
Tariq, I gotta ask you, it's a new week, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Things. What's that?
Hey, get a sip of water or a sip of juice, whatever you're drinking. You can hide your flask.
Water.
Water.
Is it a hydro flask?
That's a Camel? What is that?
A what?
A Camel or a Stanley?
Says Hassel Outfitters.
Okay, I don't know what the hell that is.
That is, but they keep my water cold.
Oh yeah, hear that.
Yeah. It's been an interesting week, but that's what it is, Gotta keep moving, gotta keep going. Yeah. Keep grinding every day.
Yeah.
1% better every day.
1% better every day, yes, Sirski.
The Commanders are currently losing 17-3 to the Bears.
I don't care about that.
Excuse me?
I don't even care about that.
You asked me how my week was going.
Okay, yeah.
This is a part of my week.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, we do care about that.
That's crazy.
I had a first moment. I had to take it back.
I had a funny moment happen today at work. I have a question for you, bro. I have a question. First of all, I was talking about how I make buffalo chicken dip. And my coworker thought that there was buffalo wings in the dip.
Is this the same coworker?
No.
Okay, good coworker. Okay. Okay.
And then they told me
dip.
I was like, you think we're just
physically impossible?
Just reaching around the wings for the dip? I said, you think we use the wing to dip?
Like, what's the logistics behind it? How would that even work? Wings in the dip.
I had so many questions. She's like, listen, there's chicken in it. I said, well, they wouldn't call it buffalo chicken dip if there was no chicken in it. So she gets to talking about like her family. She gets to talking about how her family cooks and stuff, right? She's like, yeah, my mom made potato casserole. I said, not everything gotta be a casserole. Why she ain't just make mashed potatoes? I said, what she put in it? She said, like, she got the potato.
Oh, what the hell is potato casserole, bro?
She said,
I've never heard that in my potato casserole.
That's what I've been saying all day.
Potato casserole.
That exact statement is what I've been saying for the past 5 hours.
What the hell, huh? I mean, I get being innovative with your dishes sometimes, but some things just need to stay up here. You're gonna make potato casserole. What does that even look like? What is the consistency of a potato casserole?
I said, what's in it?
You put that in, like
they said
casserole.
They said potatoes, cream of mushroom, ground beef.
That hurt my stomach. What? Stop! That hurt my stomach just hearing that. My stomach just rumbled just now. I don't know if y'all could have heard it, but like, whoa. That's not okay. And then this is a regular dish in their household.
She said she ain't ever had it. She doesn't eat it when her mom makes it.
Her
mom be making it. I was like, why? What made her think that was like something?
That reminds me of. You ever seen those videos of certain kind of women that be cooking, and they like try to cook nachos or something crazy, something simple, and they just make it so crazy. Like they got sliced cheese that they throwing in the mac and cheese, and not even cooking the noodles all the way. Like that's what that sounds like. I
said, why y'all just eat mashed potatoes, man? I don't understand.
Potato casserole, bro.
Make your shepherd's pie if you want to do something with it. Like, why? Why?
Potato casserole, bro. I'm sorry, I'm be stuck on that for a little bit. Potato casserole.
It's the reason I waited until the show to tell you because I was like, oh, I'm telling Bryce.
Wait a second, we talked for a whole hour before this.
And I left it. I knew I wanted to say it. I was like, no, I gotta wait for the show. And I told her, I said,
potato casserole.
I said, you dumb because I'm saying that on the show for sure.
Potato casserole.
Potato casserole, bro. Everybody I've said it to, they're like, what?
Not everybody needs to be in the kitchen, bro. We gotta start revoking. Listen, we gotta start saying what's we call it? What's the place called? The organization that gave up like the letters. DHEC. We gotta start sending feedback out to our houses, man.
You losing recipes and they
bro. We gotta start, listen, in front of everybody's window needs to be a letter about the food quality, because ain't no way people out here cooking the stuff that they cooking. You can't just eat from everybody, bro.
Oh, we out here losing recipes and then you bring potato casserole, bro.
Potato casserole is egregious. Tariq, excuse my language, that shit behooved me just now.
You got Bryce in the dictionary for words for this.
I ain't use the word behoove in a minute. But when Tariq said the words potato casserole, I was behooved.
I saw your face, bro. I've been waiting to see that shit all day, bro. I said, I can't wait to tell him, bro, because I know he's going to make the same face and react the same way I did. Bro, I know the
potato casserole, Tariq. Let's be for real. Let's be so for real. Like, potato casserole is crazy. I'm sure people don't fast forward at this part, but like, dog, what?
Potato casserole, bro. Potato.
I'm disappointed, bro. I'm embarrassed. It's not even people. I don't even know these people.
I was so confused. I couldn't understand.
Like, you hear when people say let Russ cook, that's what Russ be cooking. Potato casserole. Anyways, man, that's good to hear that your week is
sound like a Ben Simmons jump shot. Now let me chill.
I'm not even gonna comment on that right now, but
how was your week, bro?
Shit, nothing's gonna be potato casserole. I'll tell you that for sure. Know that for Showski. Anyways, no potato casserole in my diet, but ground beef. That doesn't even sound appetizing, man. Like, how you put that together? You What was it again? It was potatoes. You said creamy mushroom? Creamy mushroom and ground beef.
And the other shit,
like jail food.
Whatever else she said, I did not hear because I was.
It sound like jail food. How do you even season that? No, I'm not even gonna do that to myself. I'm not even gonna do that to myself. I'm about to look at myself. I'm gonna enjoy my evening and record this episode, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my day. Not my day, my week. This past week since last episode. Let's see. Let's recap. Hooping. Oh my gosh, bro! I can't stand with certain people, bro. I meant to tell you this story. I forgot about this story, but yeah. I was going to say, I told a son, oh my gosh, bro, it was a whole moment. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Doggone, I'm there, just hooping casual like I normally do, whatever, right? A couple of the homies there, whatever. People start arguing, start getting mad. I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. So, like, dude got mad that other dude was driving his shoulder, like, when he, like, drove to the basket or whatever, right? He's like, bro, stop doing that, whatever, stop doing that, whatever. And, like, they nearly fight a couple of times. But no hands were thrown. But I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not just about to let somebody disrespect me like that and just keep it moving. Like, it was one point where the dude was literally choking the other dude. It was telling him, no, calm down. What you mean calm down? You got your hands on his neck.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that's actually crazy, bro.
I'm just sitting there like, bro, we ain't even get through 2 games yet. Like, what is going on? Ain't even get through 2 games, and then they're arguing stuff, whatever. And then so we won, right? They come straight to me, start talking trash to me. Like, bro, you sorry, bro, you sorry. I'm sitting there like, okay, cool. Word. I said, hey, that's your opinion. You're entitled to have it. Not everybody's opinion, right? And it's like other people that I knew that I was out there, bro. They was like, bro, they tripping, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I mean, that ain't gonna phase me. They off the court. So every time I scored that next game, I called out how many points I
had. I would be like, well, we all playing in the same gym. What kind
of outside with it, Reek, in the park. Ain't even in no gym.
We all at the same park. What school you play at?
No, they ain't play. Hey, no, they definitely play in no school. If they played at a school, they played on somebody's line.
So why they talking crazy then?
Listen, if they played at somebody's school, they played on somebody's line. O-line at that.
They gonna jump you next time they see you.
They can try. They can't catch me.
This is the most unhinged start to the podcast ever, bro.
Ever. Y'all came for a WNBA Finals preview, and we gonna give y'all that.
He said they can't catch me.
Even with a bum knee. I don't want to say a bum knee. My knee still work. My knee's still good. It hurts.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Anyways, like I said, Hoop got active this week. Got buckets, whatever. Bunch of naysayers. I don't know why I always run into people that just want to talk. I be chilling.
Could you play at a park?
Yeah, and I got a headband. Only person there with a headband. They think, oh, we're gonna talk trash to Headband. Yeah, we're gonna talk trash to Rondo. We're gonna talk trash to whatever player with a headband they want to call me that day.
See, I play in the gym, so people act civilized. You gotta pay to play here.
Right. I need to get my gym membership. That's all I need. That's all it's telling me is I need to get my bread up, get my rec membership back, and be running with the regular crew again.
Anybody
they talk trash too. They talk trash too, but like some of them nice. So I mean, like I can talk trash back with them, but it's like it's not like they just talking trash. They getting buckets too, so I can respect that trash talk. Anyways, man, all in all, though, I've had a solid week. You know, whatever. Working on a lot of things. Always working. Always busy. Busy bee. That's me. But yeah, let's get into it, man. First,
hold on. Plug that ping in.
Oh yeah, new words.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna transition into it anyway. I was about to say, you know, hey man, you stepping on the transition, man.
My bad.
All good. But yeah, shout out to the one and only Aaliyah Boston of the Indiana Fever. Congratulations to her on becoming Rookie of the Year unanimously. Second Gamecock to do so. But the third Gamecock to win the award. There was one post I saw out there that excluded Alicia Gray.
That's foul.
She was the first Gamecock to do so. She's like, "Damn, I go to USC."
I mean, I thought you also went to UNC, so they discount USC for her, but they discount Stanford for DeJounte. What kind of that make? That's backwards, ain't it?
No. None at all, boy. None at all. All right. Anyways, but shout out to her on winning Rookie of the Year. Shout out to the All Rookie team. That's what I wrote about in my latest article on multiplicity.com. Yeah. So, you know, talked about, of course, Leah Boston, the rookie duo in Diamond Miller and Dorka Uhas, Jordan Horston and Lee Mung. And as well as do a shout out at a couple other players towards the end that, you know, didn't really get the opportunity to make an impact this season, but they had solid. I'm gonna say solid. I mean, yeah, they had solid seasons, whatever. But like, given the opportunity, you know they can make a big impact. So shout out to Naira Solly, shout out to Haley Jones, Maddie Segrist, and yeah. Tariq is shaking his head because he's still upset about how Haley Jones' season went.
Why she ain't make all rookie?
Right, she should have been on rookie. Somebody was like, "Oh, she ain't make all rookie because what's she called? Tanisha Wright ain't play her that much, whatever." Another crime by Tanisha Wright. I'm just like facts,
but it's
that,
not like she played a ton either.
You said what?
I love Lee Mom, but it ain't like she played a ton either.
Yeah,
she went out there. Never mind. I ain't but. No.
Yeah. Other W news. Derek and Hammy filed a lawsuit. She said that suspension was not enough. No.
Yeah.
She said the league, y'all, it's a lot of stuff y'all missed. A lot of stuff y'all didn't see an investigation. That's cutthroat though, for real though. How Becky was just like, "You pregnant? What else do you want us to do?" Damn.
That's really crazy. As a woman to do that to somebody else.
Yeah, crazy. With sons, like she has kids herself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's terrible.
You're supposed to be a woman giving other women opportunities.
Supposed to be there for each other. Like, come on now.
And
supposed to be a sister.
Instead of giving opportunities, you're taking away opportunities because they want to create a life outside of their own, create a legacy after they're gone and after they're done.
I was about to say I was trying to remember what the Derek and Henry trade was for. They got back Amanda Zowie B, which they ended up flipping for somebody else or something else, or not even using. She wasn't the Aces this year. Because Zowie B ended up in Indiana, and then she ended up in Washington.
Yeah, let me check to make sure what the exact trade was.
Yeah. While you do that, I'll talk more about it. Like, it's pretty poor, piss poor that the Aces ran the way they did. And then she talked about how she didn't receive much communication from her past teammates. And I saw a couple of narratives about that too. I wasn't there for it, but same time though, it's still just shady business all around.
It was only Zowie B in a second round pick.
Okay. But yeah, it's just shady business all around. Like, just wasn't there for it. Didn't it's bad. It's bad how the W treats mothers after giving them
after an entire CBA agreement.
Yeah, giving them maternity leave to help prevent this kind of issue or whatever.
Like, most of the CBA agreement years ago was centered towards this, so that this situation didn't happen. It's currently happening with Skylar, as we can tell.
I was about to mention that, yeah.
And it's happening with happened with Derek Hamby, and she ended up playing every game this season.
Every game this season?
And the player they traded for didn't play a minute for them. So her saying, what do you want us to do? You can't help us, blah, blah, blah. Like, her thinking that she couldn't help him. She played more games than the other player did.
Yeah. I don't even know if it was like a contract thing. I mean, I remember they extended her. Like, she was like one of the first ones to get extended. Like,
they extended her for 2 years, and they said that
she got extended. And I think Aegis on her season this year, but I know she got extended and KP got extended, I believe, last year. But yeah, then I think Asia and I think did Jackie get extended this year? I don't know. I just know they've been sending like extensions for that.
Jackie did.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, no, they've been extending players and stuff, whatever. I remember she was one of the first players to get extended, so I'm like, all right, good to see that that she is a part of the long-term plan as well as everybody else involved. Like, they're trying to keep this team together for as long as they can. Yeah, she went ahead, got pregnant, whatever. But I mean, she played in did she play in the finals?
Yeah. She played injured in the playoffs last
year. But like, still, like, and then she still played well. Like, she was still a key part of that team all season. And if anything, she would have been back in the 6th player role this year if she was on Aces. Like, Oh no, I mean, yeah, them having Alicia Clark this year helped out. You know, it was a good role. She ended up being 6th player of the year, but Derrick Cameron probably could have played the same role.
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't know, man. It's just shady business all around.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, as someone that does support the Aces, this does maybe look at them a little. This ain't it. It's not. It's not right. I'm still cheering for y'all, but shady business by y'all, by the ones that run that organization. But yeah, all in all, though, they it'll be interesting to see what unfolds out of this. So yeah, hopefully De'Erica gets I guess what the justice gets the justice she's deserving of.
She gets there's a word that I'm thinking of, like
Closure, the due respect.
the yeah, those things work.
Yeah.
I just find it crazy that it's in 2023 and we're you're trying to grow the game and you're trying to do all these things for women, but we still have these kinds of issues with more than one player. And then you got people on Twitter just trying to downplay it because the team that she's alleging has done these things, and it's just ridiculous. And people only want to big themselves and help other people when they're helping them or when they have something of need to offer them. So
Yeah.
it's a very disgusting situation.
Work.
And hopefully everything comes out and people are held accountable for their actions because like she said when she first got traded, they'd like, oh, we all have your back, we have your back, and then not a single person had her back. So
yeah,
that says a lot.
Yeah.
And and it's not even like an Atlanta Dream or Indiana Fever situation. Like this is one of the close knit teams, if not the closest knit team in the W. So for them to all just
cut her off like that, it's kind of whack if you ask me, man.
Very whack.
Yeah.
But hey, what can we say? What can we do?
What can we do? We just two guys to talk about it. Got opinions on it.
It's a fact.
Yeah. Last bit of W news before we get into the preview. Finally, we finally have some great news. Something that we've been asking for the longest time. Finally getting expansion, man. Getting a team in the Bay. Bay Area. Let me stop. But we finally get a team. Well, getting one team. Now, there's rumors about there being a second team in Portland. But today was they announced that Golden State Warriors will be holding. They will have a sister team in the Golden State, whoever.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that's pretty good. I think that's lit, whatever. I think that really works out. I mean, we've seen it work out with the Phoenix Mercury, LA Sparks, New York Liberty. Those teams have sister teams that share the same facilities as them. So I'm glad.
Mystic. I mean, yeah.
More. You said what?
Mystics as well. Minnesota.
You said Mystics.
Yeah, Mystics in Minnesota.
Oh, and Minnesota. I thought you said Mystics as well, Minnesota. And I was like, what? No, Minnesota.
They're both close and
Yeah. I forgot about the links and how they're like a direct, same team, whatever partnership. I feel that's probably the easiest way to do it. Is find an NBA team that wants to have a WNBA team there. Like
Kathy said, I think a big reason for this also is, seeing that the teams are like the crowd that have come out for Stanford games and then the March Madness games this past year. I think that was a big.
So they had 6 Division teams in the Bay Area, which I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I didn't know about California's geography or whatever. I don't know, but
California always has like three or four teams. They got mad teams in the MLB. They got what, three in the, or they had three.
California has.
Oh, they got two in
California
basketball.
got what, 4 NBA teams? They got Warriors, Lakers,
Yeah, they
Clippers,
got four. Yeah,
Kings, and then NFL. They got what, the Chargers,
Rams.
Rams. They used to have the Raiders.
Yeah,
They just got the Chargers and the Rams now, I guess.
yeah.
MLB, you got Dodgers, got
Angels,
Angels,
Giants,
Padres.
Giants. The five. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, all in all, though, is lit, man. You got W team in the Bay Area, you know, a area that loves basketball, from my understanding. I haven't been out there, but know a lot of people out there. Not a lot of people out there. Know some folks out there. They love basketball. We've seen the Warriors throughout the years, how they support the Warriors, like even do the good and the bad. Like when they were top of the league, or when they weren't the top of the league, but they're still making the playoffs. You know, that we believe team, and like that we believe crowd and everything. Just the way they the way they support it and back their NBA team. I made a video about it. Somebody told me today in my comments, they're like, they were happy that there would be cheap basketball tickets again. And because I don't know, that was a big thing. I mean, yeah, WNBA tickets are cheaper than NBA tickets, yes. But a big thing for fans of the Warriors was the increase of ticket prices whenever they win championships, you know? Like,
I mean, it's like the Aces and the Liberty right now.
Yeah.
Like I saw on ESPN when I was looking at numbers earlier, the lowest ticket price for Vegas for game one was $270. That's the lowest ticket price.
Now, I did peep the tickets for game 3 because I will be up there during game 3. Don't know if I'm going to game 3. Only for, I don't know, for a couple reasons, whatever. But don't know if I'll be able to go to game 3. But I was looking at tickets and they weren't that bad. Lower level seats are like $50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like that's standard. That's standard now. That's standard ticket price. That ain't the resale price. That's standard ticket price. I checked it as soon as like the game was over. So I checked. I was like, okay, cool. When they might be. I saw it was like, let me look right now. Like the resale tickets might be in the hundreds. Because
$50 on Barclays, I feel like that's not a lot.
That's not a lot. $50 gets you nosebleed seats at a Nets game. Yeah, like you right there next to Jason Kidd jersey. Like
I'd rather watch the Liberty than the Nets.
I mean, obviously you would. Why you always gotta throw a shot at the Nets like every chance you get? I'm gonna start throwing shots to the Heat this season.
I didn't even throw no shots at the Nets. I'm just saying I'd rather watch
the Nets. I'd rather watch the Liberty than the Nets.
I'd rather watch Breanna Stewart
because that's what you rather watch, man. Let's see what the ticket prices are. Let's see what the ticket prices are. All right, lower level.
And Breanna Stewart.
Lower level tickets are $88 now. They were $50, but now they're $88. Let me see.
$38 increase.
Oh no, lower level is $238. That's lower level.
You gotta get flow seats.
Yeah, no, nosebleed seats is $88. I'm not going to this game.
Damn.
I'm catching this at the crib.
That's crazy.
Aces jersey on in the crib.
You gotta get you flow seats, man.
Somebody gotta give me floor seats.
You gonna be up there like, yo, Hoodie and the Headband. Yes, sir.
Listen, somebody gotta give me floor seats. It ain't gonna be me though.
At first.
I can get I'll get floor seats for my work, but like
you didn't catch it.
Huh?
You didn't catch it.
Oh, you said ASAP Ferg.
Cause he got the song floor seats.
Yeah, cause like so your audio came like in and out ish, and I heard Ferg, and I was like, oh okay, yeah. Cause see, I think cause I was talking, that's why your audio didn't really come through all the way. Cause I was talking, I wasn't really paying. Anyways, yes, floor seats to the Knicks or floor seats to the Libs in this case. Yeah. But yeah, nah, man. Got Bay Area team. Don't know what the name is yet, but it's gonna be the Golden State something. I saw last thing. I saw a TikTok, Ryan Howard. She was like, he said, me texting Klay Thompson what time to pick me up to take What is it? Because this joke was funny. I was like, whoa, was she shooting her shot at Clay? Hold on, man. Where is this at? Where is that? I sent that to y'all earlier.
That's a
Oh,
nice
she
little.
said Mila and Clay Thompson, what time to pick me up when we play the Golden State Warriors?
Yeah. That's still 2 years from now.
Right? But yeah, no. I don't even know. Bailey, shout out to Bailey Caldwell. He came up with a very good idea for a name. Where is this at? My boy said, hold on. All right, he said, how about the Bay Area Blaze with a phoenix as a mascot? The phoenix represents resilience, rebirth, and transformation, fitting for a team in a vibrant and involving Bay Area. Also, a historical reference to the 1906 fire. That's the best thing I've seen so far, but obviously because they're going with Golden State as like the front name or whatever, like the city name. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Golden State Bridges, Golden State. I don't know. I don't know what's prominent in Golden State for them to like name something after. You know,
Golden State Full Houses.
You got it, dude. Let me stop.
You got it,
dudes. The dudes. No, that's terrible. It can't be the dudes. They're women.
The Golden State Tanners.
Goodness gracious. Golden State. I'm trying to think of something that'd be tough. Golden State Wave. I don't know though, cause I mean, San Francisco ain't known for their beaches or nothing like that. So, Golden State.
It's got to be something like.
That kind of pertains to that city, you know, or like something.
It's gonna be something like high tech or something like that because of the way that city is going.
Golden State drones. Let me stop. Golden State AI.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't really know, but it's great to see, expansion and I think it was Joe Lacob that said that he previously owned a team in San Jose. In the ABL, and he said he did it for his daughters originally, and they didn't even know that he did it, or they didn't know what the teams were.
Yeah, I remember that part of the.
And then he kind of threw shade, but like Kathy Engelbert wasn't there. He was like, yeah, they kind of swept the floor out from under us, and I'm like, he looked at Kathy like she been the commissioner since then. I said, boy, she been the commissioner since 2019. She been She ain't even 5 years in yet, but yeah, man, it's awesome to see. It's a great city for women's sports. Just that area in general. Even like the LA area, obviously, like it's easier, for them to travel on the west coast. They'll probably move like Minnesota or somebody to the East Coast because I mean they're right there with all the East Coast teams, so
yeah,
it just makes the most sense. And then they'll be playing in the Chase Center. They have all the practice facilities and all the same things. So it's really going to be great for whoever, gets picked up in the 25 or end of 2024 expansion roster, and then see how they shake in the draft and how that all works out.
We don't have to be a crazy draft class.
Really good. We don't have all the details yet, but it could be a very interesting 2025 in the WNBA. That's for sure.
Yeah, and like I don't know, my thing is like, all right, they picking up from like players that are in the league, I guess, doing the expansion draft, whatever. But like, what about some players that didn't make rosters this past couple seasons? Opening up spots for them to get in, I mean,
some people was trying to gatekeep them roster spots too. Talking about just add to.
Tariq is so mad.
She get on my nerves.
Tariq does not like her, dog.
This year, it's just I can't do it, man. And past years for sure. This year,
Past years, yeah. Like yeah, when she dropped Sue Bird, sure, that was cool. But this year,
yeah, she wasn't it this year.
nah.
And her talking about, oh, we could just add 2 spots. Oh, I didn't know there was 2 teams. So yeah, that's cool. Let's go expand. No, like expand regardless. What are you talking
That's
about?
fair regardless, yeah.
Expand and then add and also add the roster spots. Like what are
How
we talking
about
about?
both? Yeah.
Literally talking about, oh, well, don't expand, just add add players. Like why? So you can stay on somebody's roster? Take it somebody. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh man.
I'm just not even going to get into that. I saw that tweet and instant was like, what are you talking about? But it's just a goofy tweet. Like, oh, expansion. Why? Just add 2 roster spots to every team.
All right.
What?
Question. So, and then we can move on to the preview. So with expansion happening, right? Got a team in Golden State now, Bay Area, San Francisco. Got a team in Golden State, and it's rumored that it might be a team in Portland. But if Portland isn't the second city, what would be? Where would you want the W to expand? Like, what city would you want them to expand to?
I know everybody's saying Toronto, but with the way that the travel is right now, that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's gonna have to get fixed before anything.
Probably somewhere Midwest. I mean, Indiana and Illinois already have a team.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Michigan, maybe. No, because they just had
they had the shot.
For a shot. I'd probably say like somewhere Midwest, like Iowa, because I mean the way they've been packing out these college games. I mean, who's to say they can't pack out these W games? I don't know.
I don't know. Is Iowa's basketball like culture like that outside of Caitlin Clark?
Probably not. So that's probably why
Like
it's
I
not.
know Iowa is nice every now and then on the men's side. You know they put a squad together, whatever. But it's like, does that translate to there needing to be a professional team in Iowa? I don't know. Like in my case, obviously me, I've said it. I said Charleston. I said South Carolina. Like we have no pro teams. This would be the first pro team in South Carolina in any sport. All we have is minor league teams throughout the state, semi-pro teams, whatever, throughout the state. So not pro, but kind of pro. This would be the big first major pro team that we would have if they put one in South Carolina. I would say maybe bring back the Charlotte Sting. You know, bring some good to Charlotte because the Hornets ain't really all that.
Damn.
I'm sorry. But I don't know, just the way I've seen how they've kind of, I don't say changed things around, but just kind of how they've been more active-ish with this new ownership group. Rather, before Jordan, I mean, not before Jordan, after Jordan left, you can already see the initiative with some of the things that they've done. And who knows, man? J. Cole could probably lead something. I mean, I don't know how tapped in he's in on the women's side, but I know he's tapped in with basketball in general and sports in general. So maybe Steph could lead that too. You got ties to Charlotte. He's from there. So maybe. Honestly, bring back. I feel like for every new team they bring back, they should bring back an old team. You know? That could be some type of balance. I would want to see the Houston Comets rebranded in like a modern version of that team, just because their branding it was just tough to see, like the Comets, that logo was tough on like vintage gear and stuff, whatever that I have, and just seeing the jerseys and everything, like it's tough. Maybe a second New York team, because there's 2 New York teams in the NBA have that kind of rivalry. Like the Liberty don't play in MSG anymore, so That is free.
They weren't even playing in MSG their last season playing there.
Yeah.
Which is why they moved to Barclays. So I wouldn't do that.
Okay. Well, hey, New Jersey don't got a team.
No.
Just saying, New Jersey doesn't have a team.
But they gonna play in the Prudential Center?
They have to pull the dust off the Prudential Center. Let me stop. But doggone, who else or what else?
Kentucky, Louisville, and like Lexington are big basketball cities.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. I mean, they ain't got no pro teams anywhere though, do they?
Exactly.
Okay, so good point.
I'm just trying to put out like non-obvious places.
Yeah, non-obvious places, yeah. Okay.
Trying to think of places that like are big on like basketball and women's sports. That's why I don't have a problem with Portland, because Portland has a national women's soccer team. Like,
oh yeah,
they always support.
they show out.
So,
I know they done tried Orlando and Orlando and Miami before. We've had teams there.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't be mad at Miami.
Memphis, a Memphis team. I seen Memphis being thrown around a lot, like by fans. That's what people were saying today on the TL. Saw a couple Memphises.
Memphis, you gotta get like a. Never mind.
Yeah, get like a what?
You gotta get certain players over there.
Dog, you out.
You can't have Sabrina out playing in Memphis, bro.
Oh man.
Just saying. You playing
No,
in
bro.
Memphis?
But no, definitely I can see one of the Carolinas. You could probably do something like, oh no, I was gonna Virginia, Philly maybe, Pittsburgh,
Philly for sure. Philly definitely.
Philly for sure, and they got the Philly representation in the league too. So
yeah,
Philly definitely.
Philly fans are crazy. So
they are.
They'll go crazy for a W.
Yeah. I mean, they'll good crazy or bad crazy. I mean, we've seen it from Philly.
Like Holly Rose said, you bring them, they'll show up.
Yes, you build it and it'll show. Yes.
Yeah, you build it. Now you bring them.
Yeah.
How would you bring them in? They show up.
Yeah. Got a team in Dallas. Had a team in San Antonio. Had a team in Houston. Got a team in Phoenix. Got a team in LA already. Got a team in Seattle. Got a team. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like honestly, not every NBA team should have a WNBA counterpart, but it would be good to see more NBA involvement in this.
Denver. A lot of people were talking about Denver as well. So Denver
would be cool.
Because Denver doesn't have a ton. I think they have the Rockies, the Nuggets.
They got Avalanche versus hockey. They got they got the Broncos.
Oh yeah. Oh, I guess they do got a bunch then. Never mind.
Got Colorado, baby. Let me stop.
I knew you was gonna do that.
I lost again this week, man.
It's all right. They're gonna get back on the train.
Oh, yeah, we about throwing up Shador Saturday, baby.
Who?
I said we about throwing up the Shador Saturday.
Who?
We.
That's crazy.
Colorado alumni.
But when College of Charleston.
All right, man. Let's stop playing, man. Any more thoughts about expansion, bro?
I do not have any.
Yeah, 30 team in Atlanta. 30 team in like the major city states, whatever. Yeah, got a team in Chicago.
All I'm gonna say is, with the way Toronto, like Canadian people are talking, Toronto better show out when they get a team.
Oh yeah, like you see that crowd that was there at that game. Like I don't say it's not gonna be that crowd for every game, but I mean they show up and they show out for they're Raptors. So I know they're gonna show up and show out for the Lady Raptors or whatever they plan to call them.
Oh, I did see someone say the Valkyries for Golden State's name.
Golden State Valkyries.
That's fire.
Mm.
That is fire.
Golden State Valkyries.
That is fire.
Mm.
That is fire.
Word. But yeah, like, they're coming up with team names and stuff and branding, so that's obviously gonna take a year or some change or whatever to get done completely.
It wouldn't take that long for the name.
I mean, it's not gonna take that long for the name. I mean, look, I did my league, my GM or whatever, done expansion teams or whatever, came up with something on the fly. Not saying that, that other stuff got to get approved and whatever goes into expansion, but yeah. So yeah, shout out to the W for making a step. For making a step in the right direction. Something that was well needed, something that was overdue.
Shout out to Kathy.
Shout out to Kathy.
I said I would apologize.
Listen. We give Kathy a lot of smoke on this pod sometimes.
Well deserved.
Yes. But
it's gonna be charter flights and then walk it back.
Good job, Kathy. You did good on this one. You're doing great. Good job. You know what? I'm gonna just say Larry June ad-libs because he's from the Bay and we got a Bay Area team. Good job, Kathy. Keep going. Numbers. Yeah. Let me stop. All right. You never listen to Larry June?
You know I don't.
You're right. All right.
The Rod. All right.
I did not listen to his last album. I'll tell you that for Showski.
I didn't either.
Okay. All right. Anyways, finals. We have finally getting to the finals. Damn. Like, we haven't been talking for another hour. Sorry. But
expansion talk. It's crazy. That's big.
Yeah, expansion is big. But we have the WNBA Finals. What we've been waiting for all season, since preseason, since off season. Like, the moment we've been waiting for has been here. Huh?
Since January.
Yeah. Like, the moment we've been waiting for has been here because this is what we've been saying all year. Like, this is gonna be the matchup. They met inside the Commissioner's Cup final.
Well, we had to pretend for 4 months that some other team might beat these two teams. We had a whole podcast like, oh, this team could
possibly. Who could upset them. Oh, like I'm on record saying I wouldn't be surprised if the Aces or the Liberty lose before the first round. I mean, before.
No, good and well, we tuned into the game like these niggas ain't got no chance.
Bro, listen, AJ getting that mode, it's over. Stewie getting that mode, Sabrina getting that mode, it's over.
It's just when you see certain teams play and they get into a certain when they get to a certain level in the game, it's just like the other team can't keep up.
Not at all.
The other team not gonna be able to make a play.
Like, seeing the Aces against Chicago.
Oh yeah.
I was like, thank you for coming. Like seeing them against Chicago, it's like, yeah, nah. No, I mean it did. I mean, the Liberty did have a tougher road to the final, obviously. I mean, they played 3 games? Did they play 3 games or was it 2 games against the Mystics? It was 2 games. It was 2 games. That second game was a tough one.
Yeah.
Second game was a tough one. And then they went to 4 games. Was it 4 games? Yeah. They went to Connecticut. See, I should
won. They won the next 3.
Connecticut, yeah. And now they have the play against the best team in the league, the Las Vegas Aces. Well, I'm gonna say the best team in the league, like they're not too far behind them. Like they both won 30 games this year.
Best team in league history.
Yeah.
In terms of record. So
I guess the second best team in league history in terms of team record. I mean, hey, you got MVP candidates up against each other once again. You got star supporting cast on both sides. It's gonna be a hell of a matchup. I cannot wait for it.
We better close games, bro. We've had 5 games and none of them.
None of them been close. Well,
last game wasn't close either. They won by like 9.
The Chelsea Great Triple Double game.
That wasn't close.
I feel like that was a closer game.
I mean, it wasn't a blowout, but
But it was up
like 9, 10, 11 the whole game. It never got like
it
was never bucket for bucket, like possession for
possession. It wasn't
possession.
like whatchamacallit. It wasn't like last
New York,
year.
Connecticut.
New York, Connecticut. Yeah, nah. That came down towards the end for real. Oh no! And then that game 3 against whatchamacallit, Aces game 3 against Dallas came down toward the end. That was crazy. I was watching that drama.
Wide open jumper.
Oh,
wide open jumper.
It's that.
I
was like, oh no, she did not miss like that. Like
I was like, I closed the laptop. I was like, what are we doing?
I said, oh, that's crazy.
That's what you was drawing up in there? Cooking up nothing, just like Doc. Nah, let me chill. Nah, man. I mess with Coach Tremble. Shout out to her.
Yeah, that's it. We got love for Coach, for LT.
Yo, dude, that Bob be going.
Hey, Bob's, man. Bob's in the league, man. Let me stop.
Jimmy.
Why did you say that, bro? That just pissed me off, bro. I'm sorry. I just got pissed off all over again because of that man, bro. Like,
let that man live his life.
Oh no, that man trying to ruin
ours. He said, man, no.
Him living his life is trying to ruin our lives. Like now, ESPN got to deal with his headshot all year.
It is not that deep, bro.
They gonna find his 2021 headshot and use that because I tell you, he don't look no different. They just gonna use the one for 2021. When I saw that man came to, bro, I saw that man came to practice next day, hair braided up like it normally is. I said, bro, I knew he was gonna do it because, like, look, last year when he did it, I was like, bro, ain't no way this man playing with these heavy looking dreads or whatever. And like, he like got put in, like, he got sewing dreads or whatever. I pull up to the game, right? He Nets. I see they got, of course, they like showed the start line or whatever, and like they got his headshot from media day. Man, I go there, I see him on warm up, hair tied back, like regular headband. I'm like, man, this man Jimmy a clown, bro.
So is.
I knew he was gonna be on that same stuff this year. Like, this man's media. Like, Anyways, back to the finals, man. Got the Las Vegas Aces. We got the New York Liberty. Got Asia versus Stewie again in the finals. Now this year's stat, Stewie is 6-0 in college and WNBA finals.
Mm-hmm.
And lost the finals.
Jordan numbers.
All right.
Just saying.
As of now. All right. What are your thoughts about this matchup?
There's a lot. I just need I want both teams to play their best. I want both teams' best players to play their best. I want to see Asia and Stewie go head to head, mano a mano. I'm giving you 30, you giving me 30. I'm blocking your shot, you blocking my shot. I need it. Every time we've seen them play in a series is either Seattle overmatched Las Vegas or Las Vegas overmatched Seattle. We've never seen them on an even playing field. Like, all right, you got your talent, I got my talent, I got my squad, you got your squad, let's go. And the W is missing that because, like, yes, they can have a rivalry, but it has to, like, the games have to be that. Like, the series last year was close, but it was also like it's in the semifinals, so somebody else is still going to the finals and they got to win. You know, they got to beat the other team that's ahead of them. For me, it's going to come down to the backcourt defense for the Liberty.
Yes.
Because Sabrina had missed. She had a really good, I think it was game 2 in terms of activity on defense. Mm-hmm. But game 3 and 4, she got caught looking a bunch of times. got caught on back doors a bunch of times. And I'm very interested to see who they're going to put her on because she's not going to be able to just, chase around somebody. I mean, she played on DeWanna Bonner a bit because DeWanna Bonner doesn't move as much, but you got three really good scorers in their backcourt for the Aces. If you put her on Kelsey Plum, then she's going to be playing, or if you put her on Kelsey Plum or Chelsea Gray, she's going to be in the pick and rolls all game. If you put her on Jackie Young is probably going to try to use her size and, be physical with her. So I'm very interested to see how her and Sloot find those matchups. But Najalina's defense is going to be huge, of course, because she's probably gonna try to chase around Chelsea Gray, which could hinder her on the offensive end, but time will tell. The rebounding will be huge for the Aces because Jonquel has been rebounding like a machine in the playoff. Man. And Stewie, obviously, she's 6'5", she can rebound too, or 6'4", she can rebound too. So you got two towers in there, can both rebound the ball really well. Obviously, Asia can rebound the ball well. She's averaging 11 in the playoffs. Kia Stokes is gonna have to be huge in this series. I feel like they're gonna need Alicia Clark to come in and make some shots, but they're gonna need Kia Stokes in this series.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
This like I've been saying all year, like everything leading up to this, they didn't really need Candace. This is when they needed Candace
the most.
This is when they need Candace on the floor for experience, size, IQ, the defense, the offensive versatility. There's so much that she could change if she was on this. If she's playing, I say Vegas in 3 or 4, honestly, because the way they play without her, she's in this lineup. They playing way better, and they blowing teams out even more than they already were. And I think the Liberty have the chance because they have 5 to 4. They have 5 all-star level players, all WNBA level players to Vegas's 4. And I'm no mathematician, but 5 beats 4. But if you can discount Sabrina, if you can slow her down, if you can slow down Sloot, I mean, she doesn't score a ton, but and then if Chelsea Gray or Jackie Young can make Betnaja work on the other end and maybe tire her out on offense, then that's when that comes in. But the same can be said for the defense of the Aces. Jackie Young is a very good defender. Chelsea Gray can defend. Kelsey Plum got cooked in a couple of different games. So she's got to have some pride in what she needs to do on the offensive end as well, because if she don't show up, then the series may be over. Jackie Young is averaging 15, 6, and 5 in the playoffs. Kelsey Plum is averaging 16 and 3. Chelsea Gray is averaging 16 and 6. So they're all averaging 15 to 16 points. But Jackie Young is shooting 35% from the field. Kelsey Plum is shooting 40% from the field. They got to be more efficient in this series from the field standpoint. They both shot 42% and 41% from 3-point respectively. And then Asia shot 59% from the floor, averaging 25, 11, 1.6 steals, and 3 blocks. So it's really going to come down to defense for the Liberty. And then can the Aces get somebody else to step up above what they're used to? Because you're going to need someone to give you a push. You're going to need either Jackie or Kelsey Plum to play better than they've played, not only to this point, but than they've played in their career, honestly, because, again, you're outmatched in terms of talent, skill for skill. In a starting lineup, you're outmatched just because, you're missing that fifth piece. But that's where you need one of your 4 to step up, or I would say one of the other 3 to step up. I'm I'm 100% sure that Chelsea Gray is gonna, she's gonna find a way to make some plays. I don't think she's gonna have a series like she did last year, or because that was insane. But if Jack Young or Kelsey Plum can do, if they can do something a little bit more, then that'll be big. And I think Sabrina Ionescu is really big for the Liberty, and not because of, she's just this world beater on offense. I just think when she makes shots, it gets the team going more than anybody else. I think like when she's making threes, that's when the team feels like, oh, okay, we're ready to go. Especially when they're in the Barclays. When they're in New York and she's hitting threes, that crowd goes insane.
Man, what, bro? Hey. Only thing that Barclays love more than they Brooklyn Nets is they New York Liberty. They probably love them more, honestly. They win more.
The championship.
I said, they win more. They about to put they're one step closer to putting that championship banner up right next to the Jay-Z banner.
That's insane.
But now, I don't even know where they will put the banner up at. I don't know if they're gonna put about a Biggie banner, the Jay-Z banner, the retired player banners. Ain't no banners in Barclays. I mean, they got some New Jersey banners from like when they won division titles and stuff, but
they'll start their own, bro. Hey, we over here where the real banners is at.
All right, no, not too much of my Brooklyn Nets, sir.
You just said they don't got real banners.
Okay.
So how is it different?
That's not for you to say, though.
If you'd already said it, then what's the difference?
That's like me clowning y'all for having Michael Jordan number retired.
I don't care. We got real banners up there. Where y'all's? Exactly. So you can say whatever you want about Michael Jordan being big. He ain't beat us enough.
I mean, we ain't got no fake banners up there. We just got no banners up there.
Exactly. That's even worse. I'd rather you put the Clippers starting lineup. Put them out there. Put the roster up there.
Starting
what?
So why the Clippers starting lineup?
No, I'm because they.
Oh, you said be like the Clippers starting lineup.
Yeah, because in the starting Staples Center they got. Remember they put Chris Paul, and all that. Yeah.
And there was a meme. It was like, "Oh, y'all hang selfies, we hang banners" from Lakers fans.
Yeah, I'd rather you do that than have nothing.
Nah.
Have an empty barricade up there. That's crazy.
Looking up, you see Jay-Z sold out shows.
Nah, that's insane, bro. That's actually.
And then they got one for Biggie, and then they do have a banner. They have a banner for the for essential workers in 2020 because New York was hit bad by COVID, so they have a banner up in Barclays for them.
That's enough of that. What are your thoughts on this series, sir?
My thoughts on this series is this is about to be the best WNBA Finals of all time. No, I'm playing, but it's up. Hey, listen, this has all the shape. I don't want to be the hype guy. I don't want to be the guy to overhype things or whatever. But I'm very excited for this matchup because this has been something that we've been looking for all year, and it's like, all right, the time is here. You know, I've heard all the chit chat, all the rah rah from the Liberty fans. I've heard all the chit chat, all the rah rah from the Aces fans. It's like, I don't want to make it seem like what people have been saying, like what has been talked about on the TL, like some of the dumb discourse that we've seen, but the tension is there, the smoke is there. It's a real, like, this is the closest thing to a real rivalry that we're getting in the W that we haven't had. I mean, we thought we was gonna get some with the Aces in the Storm, but like that was short-lived. I mean, they did beat each other in the playoffs every other year and met each other in the finals one year, and the Storm won pretty, they swept them. Wasn't close. Swept them. Now you got a closer matchup between Asia and Stewie. Keep that rivalry going. I said it on the TL. I said this like the modern version of Bird and Magic, in my opinion. For many different parallels, for different reasons.
Not mad at that.
Like, I don't know. I mean, if you know, you know. It's a lot of parallels there. And they're two of the best players in the league. They're 1 and 2.
Yeah.
However you want to put them, they're 1 and 2. And before I keep going any further, I do want to shout out Alyssa Thomas for the season she had.
Right.
You want to give flowers to Alyssa Thomas, man. Like, I don't know. She was in her post-game presser, and she taught her talk. She was like, look, I had a season that No one in this league has ever had and probably won't have again unless I do it. Huh.
Heavy on the unless I.
Bro, she had to let them know. I said, you talk your ish. You tell them, Melissa. Let them know. Let them know.
Sound like DJ Khaled right now.
Listen, man.
You're smart.
You're the best. Let me stop. But another one.
Nah, you're crazy for that.
No, but yeah, no, but yeah, shout out to Liz Thomas. But back to the matchup. There's gonna be a big matchup. I know you mentioned you want to see Brianna Stewart and AJ go at it, go 30 for 30, whatever.
Bar for bar, word for word. I want to see them.
Word for word, yes. Like compete with each other, like for real, yes. I definitely want to see the heavyweight matchup. But same time though, that lightweight matchup, the featherweight matchup, middleweight matchup looking good too. The undercards are looking just as nice. Like I really want to see how well Benai Jelani performs in this matchup. Like, in my opinion, she was probably the best player last series across the whole playoffs. Like,
I'd agree with that.
she stepped up big time. At like what 3 games, 20 plus? Crazy.
Yeah.
Like she came and provided big production, big minutes on both sides of the ball. Did the damn thing. It's like I don't know. I love this matchup though because it's like she's gonna be match up against possibly what Jackie Young. They're gonna match up against each other. So it's like, are they gonna equal each other out, neutralize each other? Like, is one woman gonna get the best of the other woman one night? Like, that's what I'm be looking forward to, man. Like, I know the main matchup is the main matchup, but it's really those side matchups that really make this series, man, because they're so like we mentioned a while ago, you know, like everybody's either the same or slightly better in this matchup. Like, you got AJ Stewie. Well, any given day, one could be better than the other, but they're 1A and 1B. You got Sloot, you got whatchamacallit. You got Sloot and Chelsea Gray. They're the same, but one could be better than the other. KP and Sabrina. And people try to really call KP evil Sabrina. Like KP ain't been doing this before Sabrina. Or even try to, but and when they're two different players too. So that doesn't work out. I'm sorry. But it's still gonna be an entertaining matchup. I just hope doggone KP slides her feet. Play some defense. Stop getting burnt. Unless she's some burning as well. I mean, yeah, she's still fast, one of the fastest players in the league. So like I mentioned, Jackie Young and whatchamacallit and Benija, that's gonna be fun to watch. But then it's like, you got John Quell and Kia Stokes. John Quell got the upper hand in that matchup. I mean, Kia Stokes has played well this season, but respectfully, John Quell is looking like John Quell again.
She should dominate that matchup. Not saying that she will or that it'll be bad if she doesn't, but she should dominate that.
That's a mismatch, in my opinion. Now, if Candace was there, it would have been at same or better.
And a part of the problem with not having Candace is, and this isn't a shot at Kia. She just doesn't have the same playmaking ability, and she can stretch the floor. She just chooses not to shoot the ball.
Yeah,
a lot of times. So John Quell and Stewie will be able to double team Asia.
Yeah, because like it's not like she's getting a multi-level threat here. You get someone that can defend. She was defensive player of the year a couple seasons ago. Get someone that can still defend at a high level, someone that can still score at a high level, someone that can still play make at a high level. Like,
yeah,
they're missing that a high caliber player, and but they fared well without her. So, yeah. Part of me hopes this series goes 5, but the Aces fan in me wants them to get this done in full.
Who are your X factors for each team?
X factors. I really think it'll be between like that Benai Jelani and Jackie Young matchup. Whoever edges each other out. Like,
I'm not mad at that.
They're a key part. Like, yeah, we know Asia's going to do Asia. Yeah, we know Stewie's going to do Stewie. Now, I know Sabrina's kind of been iffy all playoffs. You know, she's had her games. I mean, just like in the regular season, she's had her games where she's gone off for like 25, whatever. And she's had her games where she ended up with like 9, but I had like 11 assists or something. Like, you know, I want to say, I mean, yeah, I would think Sabrina's play would be important, but as far as X factor, like deciding factor of who, is what, like it's been Benaj Laney this whole time for the Liberty. And I hate that she gets looked over by the mass media. I hate it. And it's been that way even before John Quell and Stewie and Sloot got there. Sabrina was all in the graphics, all in the song, all in the music video.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care about a graphic, bro.
I don't either, but it's like she wasn't getting the love that she needed though. She wasn't getting the respect that she needed. That's what I'm getting at here. That's what I'm getting at here. From the mass media, from ESPN, from the worldwide leader in sports. The network that is housing the WNBA Finals. She wasn't getting that attention from them. So that's why we make it a point to involve Benija in these conversations, to involve Benija in, these talks, these graphics, just whatever. Because if we don't, the casual fan is going to think otherwise. But it's whatever at this point. But yeah, Benija is going to be essential for the Liberty if they win the finals. And I think the same way about Jackie Young. Like, Jackie Young's been good throughout these playoffs, but like a couple games she go for 20 plus. Even KPO. I feel like it's either KP or Jackie Young, one of them two. One of them two gotta have 20 plus every game. It could be KP one night, it could be Jackie the other night. But 20 plus from one of them, as well as like a good 20 plus from Asia, and then like maybe 15 plus from Chelsea. I know Chelsea probably just gonna. I don't know. Chelsea hasn't been on that point guard like Chelsea this playoffs like she was last year. Still pretty good, but she ain't on her bully like she was last year. It's a little more technical. It's more setting up other players. It's more. I mean, she gets in her bag obviously because that's a player she is, but it's not as much as it was. And I mean, in certain cases, they didn't really need to be. It's not like they zeroed in on Asia the way they did. Like, Asia's been able to have her way in these playoffs, so that Chelsea Gray don't have to come through and drop 30, but she can come through and drop 15 to 20 to help out. She has this in the series. I mean, in this playoffs, but it's not a necessity. So the guard play from the Aces is going to be very important because of the fact of down low, you got John Quell and Stewie on the other side that are more often times are going to out rebound Asia Wilson. 2 against 1 here, simple math. Boy math, girl math, however you do the math, it's there. 2 greater than 1. So, yeah, you got, I don't know, man. It's going to be a good matchup, bro. I can't wait to see it. Hopefully I can find my way into Barclays to see this in person. Because I'm not paying no $80 to sit in nosebleeds. I'm not paying $80 to touch Drazen Petrovic's jersey.
Nah, that's crazy.
I'm not paying $80 to look at the exact color Dr. J's jersey hanging up in Barclays.
Chill.
Gonna be sitting next to the Jay-Z banner, man, for $80.
You wow.
Just to be in the building for $80? Nah. I go outside the stadium.
I feel like that's even wilder.
That is wild because I'll be out there with an Aces jersey on. They be like, "Get that, man." I'm playing. They won't.
Bozo.
No, you were up. You got the op jersey on. Well, I love to see all the support though, Game 5 is even sold out. And ain't no telling if there's gonna be a game 5.
That's crazy.
Game 5 is sold out. I mean, obviously, if there is not a game 5, those people probably get their money back more than likely. But
You got to be prepared for whatever.
game 5 is sold out. It's nuts. Prediction time. I don't want to make a prediction, but I know I got to make a prediction. No, I got to make a prediction. I'll say Aces in 4. They went to 5 games last year and worked my nerves. This year, I don't think I don't want them to work my nerves, so I'm gonna say Aces in 5. I mean Aces in 4 and repeat.
I think this can go one of 3 ways. I think either team could win in 5, or the Aces could win in 3 or 4. I don't think the Liberty win. They definitely don't win in 3. I can't see the. I can't
I
see.
don't think they can get 2 games in Las Vegas.
I think it has to
Not
be
back to back like that. No.
Yeah. I think it would have to be a long series for the Liberty to win. I think they could win in Game 5. This is tough. I've been going back and forth all week. Like something about the Liberty just feels like they're ready, but a part of it is like, the other part of me is like when I watch the Aces, I'm like, there's not another team that's playing better than that has played better than them
Yeah.
this season. But the only time that they've come up with some troubles is against this team. They've lost 3 games to this team already.
Yeah.
They basically lost a 5-game series to them already. So
Speaking, yes.
It's definitely not a given. It's definitely not a like, oh, they for sure winning this. If they lose this, I'll be shocked. Like I won't be shocked either way this goes.
Yeah. I won't.
I'm
On it, maybe. But will I be shocked? No.
Part of me wants to go Liberty, just different from you.
Different for me, huh? Yeah. As you always like to do.
But the other part of me, just like the Aces in 5. I think it goes 5 for that.
Word. Another thing I wanted to mention is the bench play on both teams. We've seen in these matchups how they both utilize their bench, not the whole bench, obviously, but utilize key members of their bench. Like Kayla Thornton was big for them in that Commissioner's Cup game. Kayla Thornton and Marie Johannes were big for them in that Commissioner's Cup game. We think of how Alicia Grace came through for the Aces multiple times on both sides of the ball. I don't know, being that because of how little the Aces use their bench, if KB would get some burn in the finals, but I won't be surprised if she does.
I feel like Becky's gonna have a real short leash if she does bring anyone off the court.
Oh yeah, it got to be like dire need to whatever. Like I'm pretty sure that starting 5 is prepared to play 40 plus minutes.
Yeah,
like I know Age is probably gonna play 40 minutes in 3, 4, 5 of these games. How many games are? But yeah. No, A gonna play 40. I know Chelsea probably gonna play 40. So
yeah, it's gonna be a very fun one. I can't wait, man. I'm excited.
I can't wait either, man. Sunday afternoon, man. Right after church, right after work, or whatever you do on Sunday. In the midst of your day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Game 1 live from Las Vegas.
It's gonna be a movie. This whole series. It's gonna be exactly what people have been waiting for. I have a really good feeling about this series.
Yeah, same. It's already been record breaking viewership all over. Game what?
4.
Was it game 4? Or I thought it was game 2.
Game 2 of the New York series.
It was the game that Breanna Stewart got her MVP award. Was the most game of the playoffs.
Yeah, it was game 2.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Hey, time to see, the lights are shining the brightest. Time to see what team is made of, made to be the champion this year,
This is where you build your legacy.
Right. Like this is, for the Aces, this is one step closer to really being cemented as a dynasty.
Yeah.
And for the Liberty, this is them being,
I'm here.
Starting a new chapter. I mean, regardless, this is the start of a new chapter for the Liberty, win or loss. They made it to the finals for the first time in 20 seasons.
They win or loss, they not going nowhere. So
if anything, I don't think the Liberty have anything to lose. I think the Aces have way more to lose than the Liberty do because they're the reigning champions. And you got people saying all season, hell, look, this damn magazine cover. It says Rise of a Dynasty. They've only won one championship. I love this team. I love the squad. It's my squad. But they only won one championship. And I was like, you calling this team a dynasty already? On the magazine cover? I would hold off on that. And you know me. You know I like to big up my teams. I will hold off on that.
Damn, if he gonna hold off, then you probably
it's a dynasty in the making, though. We can say that. It has a potential of being the next dynasty. It has a potential of being the next Comet, being the next Lynx, being the next who else? Sparks, whatever. It has that potential. These 4 women have the potential of doing something great, doing something special, being the next face of the league for years to come. Like something that we're gonna tell our daughters, nieces, and even nephews and sons about.
Right.
Tell that next generation about this squad right here. But only if they win.
Damn.
I mean, I'm gonna talk about the squad regardless, but like in terms of holding them up there as a dynasty, got to bring that down a little bit. They're gonna have to win that trophy first. They're gonna have to get number 2 first before the dynasty starts. Before the dynasty talk starts, because even the Warriors, the latest NBA dynasty, yeah, they won 3 chips in 4 seasons, but they weren't named a dynasty until they won that 3rd chip.
Yeah,
and they went back to back. Well, no, they didn't. They went back to back on the last 2. They won 1, lost 1, back to back. No.
Yeah, they won back to back 2017.
I say they went back to back because Katie got 2 chips, yeah. And then they lost 1. Mm-hmm. So they won 1, lost 1, won 2, lost 1. Took a couple years off, won 1 again. So they got 4 chips in the span of 6, 7 years?
From 2015 to now, yeah, 8 years.
No, the last time they were in the championship, so last year. So 2015 to 2022.
22, 7 years.
7 years. 4 trips in 7 years. You call that a dynasty? They were there for another 2 years. Well, they lost twice. They went 4-2.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 trips in 7 years.
They lost to the Cavs and lost to the Raptors.
They took off the bubble year.
The year Giannis and the boy won the championship.
Yeah, that was the year that Steph was out, Clay was out.
So it would technically be 8 seasons then. So it'd be 6 and 8. It'd be 6 trips in 8 seasons. 4 out of 8 of those years they won the championship. Yeah, you can call that a dynasty. Now, Aces, they were in the bubble. They went to the finals in the bubble. Came up short 21, 1 and 22, back in 23. So I could see where the comparisons are ish. In terms of being a dynasty or being one of those top teams, because they've been consistent and they've been the top team in the league for the last 4 years now. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a great series, man. Second time Breanna Stewart and A'ja Wilson are meeting in the finals. been a pleasure to see them match up against each other, and it's gonna be a pleasure to see them match up against each other in the future. Like this is gonna go on for the rest of their careers as long as they're the top 1 and 2 players in the league. Well, as long as they in the league, like it's gonna go on. So yeah. Yeah, man.
I would love for some breaking news of Candace Parker is returning for the NBA.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, Candace walk out the tunnel in the ready to play. Crowd erupts.
Aces in 3.
If Candace walks out,
Aces in 3 for sure. That boy Magic Johnson looks like Eric Bannon. Ball head. But yeah, man. You got anything else?
I ain't got nothing else really to say. Training camp has started.
Oh my God, Sam is crazy. My bad.
Training camp has started. College practices have started. High school preseason ball has started. It's that time.
It's that time of the year.
Yes, sir.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Showski. Now, I know. We're not just gonna neglect the W. Basketball season year round.
For sure.
This is just the height of it, you know?
Yeah, this is when there's 5
basketball season. Like games really be on every night.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
I mean, it's men's college, women's college, NBA, like it's basketball everywhere.
Yeah.
Euro League. I'm gonna really try to tap into the Euro League this year.
Word. No, I got a boy playing overseas now. I gotta tap into his games.
That's what's up.
Albania.
Damn, Albania.
Yeah. He said it's like a 6-hour difference. I'm like, all right, cool.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. But yeah, then you got these unlimited in January, or is it February? One of the two, January or February.
You said what?
January, early February is
Unrivaled.
Athletes Unlimited, but yeah, also got Unrivaled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or is it in March? Oh, I thought Athletes Unlimited was in March. I don't know.
They're like March, April going into the WC. January. And January was supposed to be Unrivaled.
January's Unrivaled, but I thought February, March is whatchamacallit?
Yeah, because they're like.
I feel like because I remember around the same time as Final Four. Because I remember Lexi was doing
yeah.
I remember Lexi was doing ACC network coverage, and then would be playing in AU that weekend. Or she had like missed the Friday game because she had like a game to cover, whatever. Yeah. Speaking of Lexi, shout out to Bailey once again. Bailey uncovered that 2K did not give a damn about these damn face scans for WNBA. Had Lexi looking like me, bald headed. Well, I ain't bald headed, but had her with a 1 all around. I'm like, what they got Lexi like this for, man? What y'all doing, man? She got she keep the bust down bundles,
Not the bust down bundles.
That was crazy.
That was definitely crazy.
Crazy. I be on W Twitter too much, but
way too much.
Yeah, and then Bailey came out with a thread and really showed how different players look. Showed us who was it? He showed us how Evina Westbrook looked. Ain't nowhere near close to how she looked.
Here Austin.
Yeah, Shakira Austin. Yeah.
Queen Echo.
Yeah. We got some attention from the league, bro. Like players and their teammates were geeking.
Yeah, it's crazy, honestly. That's just
like outside of the main. I don't want to say the main. Outside of like the top 5 distinct players that they did actually scan and took time perfect and get looking right. Yeah, and Lexi ended up not Lexi. I'm tripping. Lexi didn't. Mariah Rose made a video and she was like, "If y'all can get every detail of Steph Curry, like y'all got every little facial hair of that man, I can see the green of his eyes from here on a zoomed out look at this man. Like if y'all can put all that detail into LeBron having the straightest hairline ever, y'all can hook up my girl Lexi Brown and the rest of the WNBA and have them looking right. because the screenshot she took. So Mariah took the screenshot Bailey took, obviously, but then she went on to look at Satu's. No, they showed Diamond the Shields joint. That one was crazy.
That was wild.
I was like, dog, that they didn't even care.
At all.
Yeah, Diamond the Shields one looking crazy. Doggone. Who else though?
That's like the first thing that I look at when I get 2K.
Is
I looked at the rosters.
They in like 2 years, so
it's now. It's bad.
They had what was the one Mariah showed? Mariah showed Satu. I think she showed Ryan Howard.
Ryan's was bad.
Yeah, Ryan and Satu as well as Lexi. And it was like, yeah, Satu's one don't look too bad, but like, come on, you could have given my girl some lashes or something, man. Like you got to out here looking crazy.
Yeah,
Ryan's one just didn't look like Ryan at all.
It's terrible.
Bad. It's like they took members of the crowd, really. Like you know how like the crowd be looking, how they don't look good, whatever. Like they're not as detailed as other people. It just took members of the crowd and put them in the game, like the woman in the crowd.
The player, the face that they had for Haley Jones on NBA 2K23 was definitely one of the people from the stands. It's terrible. It's ridiculous. Like you can't get these players in there and get them face scan.
Like, come on, bro. Like you know they got.
You can get.
Listen,
in the NBA.
I'm thinking. Listen. Ryan 2K, you need to listen to this. All right, if you listen to this, whatever. Somebody get this on Ryan 2K, but 2K don't come out until when?
August,
September of every year. Like, it don't take long. If I can scan my face from the app and have a better face scan than some of the women in the WNBA, what are we doing here? I can get my phone, and my face scan come out better than any of theirs.
I don't know, brother. Them old videos you got your face being up here in your head.
I was thinking about posting them. Like I was thinking about like putting them together and posting them on TikTok the day that 2K came out as like a throwback. But yeah, but no, that's early 2K face scan days though. That's when everybody was messing up. So they've improved, but they can make those improvements and have that energy towards the women, especially if you're gonna have a women's, my career mode now, more in tune with the women's game. Try to have more of a W presence in your game. You got to do a better job, man. You can't just do a half-ass job on this, bro.
At all.
No. But I was like I was saying, right? 2K, game comes out September. W season starts in May. Have ample time. Training camps, pull up to the training camp, scan everybody. Or all-star break. Y'all pull up the Phoenix, scan everybody. Or even have people come out, whatever. They have breaks throughout the season. Like you have All-Star break, Commissioner Cup break.
Where's 2K headquarters?
I think it's in
where?
Cali.
So whenever they go play the Sparks, make that a thing.
Yeah. Like Ronnie, bro, come on, man.
They got Drewski in the
game. They got Drewski down to a T, bro.
But you can't get.
He said, nah, y'all shed some of my weight on here. They got that man Drewski doing 360 dunks like Zion at Duke. But you mean to tell me you got Lexi Brown in the game ball headed, bro?
That's crazy.
Around, no fade. Despicable, man. Lexi out here one all around, no fade. That's crazy. That's insane, bro. And he talking about those glitches that and that. And yeah, they fixed Lexi. They got Lexi looking like Lexi in the game now.
That shit was a glitch.
It's bad. It's bad vibes. But I ain't got nothing else to say, man.
Yeah, media day was pretty boring, honestly. I mean,
it was nothing crazy.
There were some cool pressers, but a lot of them they be up there like they angry or like they just don't want to talk. So I'm not about to sit here and listen to you talk for 15 minutes when you just gonna be like, yeah.
I just tuned into what the Nets had going on. It was no drama because Harden didn't show up. Everybody else re-signed to their teams.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday and Dame Lillard got traded. Like, wasn't really too much crazy outside of Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, we'll talk about this.
Anything outlandish? Nobody said anything crazy. Oh no, Kawhi too. Kawhi was talking about the policy. Kawhi was just like, "What's the policy?
What is it?
What is it?"
Nah, literally, what is it?
He's like, he basically just like, bro, ain't no policy about to make me not play games I don't want to play in. I don't give a damn about that policy. Like, they want to find me. Hey, they got my bank information.
That's crazy. That is a crazy way to live your life. But hey,
no, but like Kawhi was like, bro, I was actually hurt. I'm not just sitting out. I'm not just on some other stuff. I'm not just sitting out.
Yeah, I did see that.
I was actually hurt.
Yeah, I watched the Nuggets presser.
You think I want to be out? No, I want to play the game.
I watched Chris Paul's.
That's so crazy to me, bro. I don't know why. That just
so wild to see him in that jersey.
That actually happened, bro. It's actually crazy. They said they don't call that man Celtics Shaq.
I was going to say it's wild they in Celtics too, though.
They don't call that man. What's gonna call that?
Philly?
Man, Magic Patrick Ewing. They don't call that man Cleveland Sean Kemp.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
I never listen. I didn't know damn Penny Hardaway played for the Heat.
You didn't?
I did not know Penny Hardaway played for the Heat late in his career. I seen that the other day. I said, "What?"
He wore number 7 or number 1?
Number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was still number 1.
7 was Sean Marion. Sean Marion wore 7.
The Matrix.
Yeah, that's all I have.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Hoodie and Headband podcast show. We'll be back with a little update, I guess, throughout these finals. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in once again.
Appreciate y'all.